Hello, we have a shiny Licky Tongue, but this is not what the video is about. Seahawks fan with another Pokemon Go video, and I played Gigantamax Lapras Battle Day. And wow, this was the best Gigantamax day ever for me. And so, Niantic did a really nice job of giving a half-hour timer on the Gigantamax battles. Every half hour, the Gigantamax Lapras spots would reset, which is awesome. Now, if you were in the battle and then they reset, you can still continue. But at least, just was nice to be able to, if you were prepared enough with enough Pokemon, I think you probably could do like 5 per half hour. 10 an hour, but 4 per half hour, so 8 an hour, definitely, that's top end. I was able to get 22 in, and oh my gosh, the luck was awesome. Now, from my foot, I think the shiny rates for Gigantamax 1 in 64. If you don't get the shiny in a day like this, understandable. Just, thankfully, Shiny Lapras has been available for a long time already. Still would like more regular Lapras events because I'm not even close to level 15, and considering you need over 100 XLs to max out the max moves of Lapras, definitely want more XLs. There's also Shadow, which, thankfully there's just so much better Pokemon. Gigantamax Lapras, the first one, 1470. Now, 1509, the hundo. Maybe I get it, maybe not. Either way, getting the Stardust. So there was a ticket, $4.99 USD or equivalent of currency. And there was actually a deal on the Pokemon Go web store where you could buy the Gigantamax Lapras Raid Day ticket, Battle Day ticket, and the Research Day for Aspiring Dragons ticket. And it came with an extra max particle pack, so that's 800 max particles in it. Item that you can just save, it's just in your item bag. Whether you wanted to use it for Lapras or not. But it also, so it gave you double XP. So with the Lucky Egg active, you got 100,000 XP per Gigantamax Lapras battle, which is amazing. Now this is probably one of the toughest bosses, but thankfully I was in a massive group, well over 100 players at the start. Definitely petered off in the end, but able to comfortably take down Lapras the whole time. And also Shadow Regice in raids. Gonna get my first Shadow Regice because I just totally wanted to skip Giovanni Shadow Regice because I was like, it's gonna come into raids at some point, one day, right? And I think I didn't make the mistake of actually continuing the research, so I didn't if you get a Giovanni research, if you don't go past the first page of the research, then you can collect the next one. And in other research, you've been able to just complete the research, get the radar, and not use it. If I remember correctly, or maybe you've just always had to not go past the first page of the research, but it's not needed, but definitely good to get all your Shadow Legendaries with Giovanni's, trying to get all the raiders used. And oh my gosh, 1501, such an amazing Ivy so early on, and I missed the excellent. Oh no, I'm definitely a decent player with throwing excellence, just knowing how to throw with Dynamax and Gigantamax. Because I'm just in general good with excellent throws, but definitely with not wanting to lose any Gigantamax. I have lost some, because even with 10 balls, if you're getting excellence, or mostly excellence, it can be tough. But 96, 15, 13, 15, it looks so cool. So it's such a cool Pokemon. And a decent ice type, very nice tank. Now, as a Gigantamax, you can't change the type of the move, the Gigantamax attack move. I'm not sure if it's water, ice. If it is ice, that's ideal. If it's water, then it's fine. But it'll be a nice tank if you haven't built a Blastoise. Although Blastoise will probably be easier, just having much more Squirtle candy. 1502 shortly after? What? This is a CP higher. Like, this has to be better spread. But I had to catch it. Do I catch it? Did it run? Now, of course, I would love for you to let me know how your Gigantamax Lapras day went. Definitely had a lot of fun. I mean, it's Gigantamax, whether you love it or hate it, or just, I mean, if you're just ignoring it, understandable, especially just the reality of you need a lot of players. I also had Star Piece going on. So I was able to get 37.5k Stardust per max battle for Gigantamax. Now, no Glenn Corsola. It was stupid cold and I was actually sick during the Glenn Corsola event, so I did not hatch many eggs and got a little unlucky. They're still in 7-kilometer eggs, which it's one of the best things in Great League. It's Niantic have made Great League so pay to win now with it. I mean, there's still plenty of Pokemon that are good against it. Just, it's so good. And also, to get the candies, you can catch regular Corsola, but that's regional, which can be tough. Now, Lapras not good. That's what most of the time happens. Now, there's a lot of moves that Gigantamax Lapras had. Of Blizzard, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Surf. I think Skull Bash. I was fortunate enough to not have to pay attention to the moves, just that many players. And I got a shiny Gigantamax Lapras. Let's go. I did not expect to get the shiny, but beautiful. Such a nice purple. Such a nice shiny Lapras. Very happy. Actually did not have a Lucky Egg going the whole time, but I had Star Piece going on, which is much more important. Now, especially with, Gigantamax, how tough Lapras is. You do not want to use any charge attacks. Just tap the fast moves, and then once you go into the max mode, Gigantamax mode, once you fill that top bar of max meter, I got another shiny. You just want to tap, tap, tap. And then max move damage is really the only meaningful damage that you can dish out. Having a quick, Dragon Breath. Bully Punch as opposed to, Confusion. But yeah, tap, tap, tap. And I did do a special trade. It is a 2020 Shiny Costume Pikachu for a Great League Cortana. Only one per account. Can I get a good Great League Cortana? And it is actually lucky. I was so annoyed with this. We're 1-tier friendship. It was a 2020 Shiny Pikachu. But that's tough. Tough to not even be Great League eligible. Actually mirrored my only Cortana already, and it went above, so maybe eventually I'll find someone else. It's not the most needed Pokemon for Great League, but it would be nice to get a really good Morpeko from them, though, so stay tuned for that video. Morpeko, almost perfect Morpeko in Great League. Did another Shadow Regice raid. This was actually a trio. A little late to a party of 6 players in it. First at the beginning, but it's fine. Was able to do it with 2 other players. I do have level 50 Pokemon, so pretty handy. Didn't actually make a preset party, but able to defeat it. And oh my gosh, 89% Shadow Regice. That's awesome. I mean, it's just something I want the shiny for, and ideally I get good PvP. One, of course, still has frustration, so I gotta wait for the season 2 market event, but very nice, very happy to get 2, which is good. And we're going to look at the Lapras haul. Definitely, I actually should have done the Giovanni Macarena because, well, in raids, it's not Great League eligible Regi, so that was a mistake by me. That I just realized now with the voiceover. Oh my gosh. I should have done the research. But Gigantamax Lapras, yeah, I mean, 115 XLs. I mean, it's not something Niantic have. I don't think they've given a calm day for it, but definitely not. But some event where you could get like hundreds of XLs for it with it spawning. I mean, like, it's definitely something that's been given in events, but XL grind for it really would much rather walk with so many other things. But maybe one day I'll 51. Maybe I'll lucky trade a really good shine and get a really good shiny Gigantamax Lapras. It is a special trait for any Gigantamax, which is a tad unfortunate. Rare XL Candy's main motivation for Gigantamax just, I mean, the Stardust with the rare XLs, whether that's how you value it. I mean, it's over 400 coins to buy 3 max particle packs, which for 3 Gigantamax can be defeated. And I've spent a ton of Stardust even before they announced before Gengar with showing the amount of dust you could get. But yeah, Metagross, very helpful. And actually, I think Gigantamax Venusaur is stronger. But being a Steel type, Metagross, very handy. And I do have about 50, almost 50, level 49. Actually, I don't have the Venusaur max moved, which will take some XLs, which I think it is smarter to max the move. But yeah, hope you had a fun event. I mean, if you don't have the players, that's just the reality of this game at this point. For an in-person only. I mean, if you're unable to do Shadow Legendaries, it's rough. And even rougher missing out on Gigantamax Lapras. But as more Gigantamax and Dynamax come, more people will spend the dust. And definitely check Campfire. Maybe a bit of a drive to go to meetups. But possibly could have some meetups that you don't know about. But it's up to you. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon Go videos. And definitely check out the Go Battle League stuff. Thanks for watching and goodbye.